Hello everyone. Apologies for my looks. It hasn't been best of days, but I feel I still should do this. And I'm hoping you're watching those videos for content, not for my beautiful looks. um, so yeah, this is reading number 15 from my book, Pieces, 52 short stories about being human. And this chapter is called Mother. And I'll talk to you after reading to the first paragraph. So strap in. I am Mother. A thought, no, a feeling. Better yet, knowledge that arrived and landed in the midst of my irrational, fearful thoughts in my mind during a healing session, sending my thoughts scattering like a hawk coming to roost amongst pigeons. Suddenly, it all became so clear and expansive, filling my mind completely, leaving no space for doubt. I just knew it to be true. I felt its reasons in my heart, every question answered before it was asked. Tears spilled out of the corners of my eyes and silently filled my ears. I was refusing to move, to wipe the waterfalls away. This knowledge, this feeling was still very fragile. I did not want to scare it away. I took a deep breath in, flooding my entire body with electrifying energy and aliveness. A series of realizations came to me, raising the energy every time a new conclusion touched down in my consciousness. I was born a mother. I am a mother to the world. It is my responsibility to heal the traumas of my children, whether I cause them or not. I'm everything that a mother represents: abundance, love, compassion, healing, inclusion, embrace, sensuality, generosity, life. Yes, that's right. I feel it in my gut, my chest, my whole body resonates with the energy of these statements. Waves of awesomeness washing over me with each one of them as they arrive. I am all these things. Now I truly know to the core of my being who I am and what is my purpose here on earth. So that is the first paragraph. And interestingly enough, I wrote it before I fell pregnant. So at the time, I really wasn't sure if I ever will be a biological mother, whether maybe I'll adopt or foster in the future. It was more that kind of knowledge, that feeling was more about who I was as a person, what my purpose was on this planet. And I still feel very strongly about it. I feel responsibility for the impact I have on people and the planet itself. And I feel the need to be understanding and compassionate and love unconditionally. I'm still human, so, it doesn't always go according to plan. And I feel all sorts of emotions and they can get in the way. But I feel that overall this is my drive, and I think that's why I've taken on, the petition that I want to change the law. I'm gonna look at the policies as well around housing, not just for pregnant women or women with children, but everyone, because at the moment what's going on doesn't really make sense. So someone's got to do something about it, and I feel I should, not in the kind of sense of it's somehow my obligation, but it feels like my responsibility. It feels like, well, if not me, then whom? It's got to be done. Someone has to do it. So let's get on with it, kind of thing. And actually I feel being a biological mother, you know, and having a baby really helped me to grow as a person even more and to hone all this, to really become it and, you know, practice what I preach, not just with the generic world, but with actual little human being that I have absolute responsibility for. So yeah, interesting times ahead. The concept of motherhood, I think, as well, is changing massively. We kind of redefining it, what it means to us as a society, but also as individuals, as women, and men. Actually, you know, you can have men who are mothers. You know, it's about the energy. It's about the quality of being, of quality of loving, and caring for other humans, and that's what this chapter was about. It's how I see motherhood and what being a mother means to me, and the acknowledgement that we can be mothers without actually biologically bearing children. So there's not really much else to add. It's quite a short chapter. It's just a couple of pages, but I think it's quite self-explanatory, and although it can start a discussion, I don't think, from my perspective, there's anything else to add. But I'd be very curious to hear from you. So do get in touch and speak soon.